Hey everyone, so have you ever seen this before? Not just a damaged barrel, but a damaged barrel from stainless steel pins. Yeah, I must have not been paying attention one time, even though I was always very meticulous during my reloading process. I must have missed 1, 2, 5, 20. I don't know. All I do know is when I came back from the range one day and I had probably fired this a few times in between cleanings. Maybe I cleaned it afterwards. I don't know. I just happened to notice these odd oblong shapes that look like carbon. I thought that's really weird. Just I haven't seen that before. I kept cleaning, and eventually the divots got cleaned out to where these shapes were now shiny. And that told me that this is not carbon. This is in fact damage. And I was a little bummed out, honestly, but I was also a little relieved that it didn't happen to another rifle of mine that I would have, really been hurt over essentially. So, this isn't a precision rifle by any means, so it's okay. While it's not ideal, this thing could still shoot pretty well. And in fact, I'll just throw up a clip of me shooting out to about 120 or so yards at Ultimate Reloader. Yeah, this thing still can shoot steel, no problem. And the groups from when I did shoot it on paper at times didn't seem to change too much. So that's why I didn't even really notice it. Now, I'm not saying do this to your precision barrel because it's better. Definitely not. It's more of just a PSA, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call this, as be careful if you're wet tumbling. And I also wanted to ask, has anyone else had this happen before? Have you seen this yourself, whether it's your own rifle, someone you know? Were you considering wet tumbling? Maybe now you're not because of this potential danger or whatever. Another good thing is that I wasn't injured in any of this, and I didn't even notice when it happened. So yeah, it's had me reconsider going back to dry tumbling, just because your brass gets clean enough when you dry tumble. You do not need squeaky clean, Hornady style shiny brass to get good groups or to hit steel out, 1,000 yards plus, right? In fact, at Ultimate Reloader, we rarely clean our brass. Now, you might argue, yes, we a lot of the times use virgin brass, such as Lapua or Alpha or something like that, which is true. But we also use brass we fired a few times before. And traditionally what we do is we just wipe it off, we inspect them a little bit, make sure they're clean, make sure everything's good, and we load them. We make sure they're clean enough to not damage any of the nice dies that we have laying around there. So that's all we do. We rarely tumble brass. We especially rarely wet tumble brass. The last time I remember wet tumbling was when we did 223 to 300 blackout case conversions, which makes total sense. That was range brass that Gavin had got a while back. It was really dirty, really nasty. It definitely needed some cleaning. And with that whole process, it's just nasty. So I'm not saying don't clean your brass, but maybe just reconsider your process a little bit. You don't have to be overly meticulous, but hey, if this isn't going to stop you, that's fine. It was cleaning every time and getting everything perfectly clean was a part of my process for a long time. And I still do appreciate really nice looking brass. I think we all do. But yeah, I think dry tumbling's good enough. Sure, it doesn't get your primer pockets clean, but oh well, you have to decap anyway to get the advantage of that. So yeah, I can show you some other spots. Most of it is oddly enough within the first half of the barrel or so. It's not really towards the muzzle end. And this barrel is still in overall good shape outside of some of these divots. So let's see, yeah. Can't seem to find any other spots. They're a little bit all over the place. There's like another divot right there. I won't waste too much of your time just having you sit and watch me try to rummage through my barrel here and see if there's what damage is done. But, it is kind of interesting, right? So that's all there is to it. What's your preferred method of cleaning your brass? Do you wet tumble? Do you still prefer to wet tumble? Do you dry tumble? Do you use ultrasonic? Or do you just wipe down our cases like we do sometimes at Ultimate Reloader? Yeah, let me know, guys, and I will see you in the next one, whenever that will be.